Hey guys, it's me, Santa Eid. Sorry for the late commentary. I've just been really busy. My dad's came to visit, so I've been spending time with him. Um, this I'm doing commentary for it's a new Warzone game mode made by Guerrilla Games. It's called Like a Boss. It's only on the Penthouse map. It's only beacon safeguard for about 15 minutes, and you only have shotguns and pistols and no abilities. You can play as all the classes, but you only have shotguns, pistols, and no abilities. Um, yeah. So it's a fun game mode. It's different, and it sort of showcases you can create, the even slight little changes like only allowing certain guns and whatnot. You can create cool game modes. So basically, in this game mode, is with just beacon and safeguards. You want to make sure you keep a hold on to the excuse me. You want to make sure you keep a hold on to the beacon, and that that your team holds it the longest, or you hold it until the time limit is over. Um, The reason when I usually I put a few game modes of this to make sure I get a good one, and I think this gameplay is good because I keep it for most of the time, and the reason I find that the reason that I keep it most of the time is I like to make sure I keep on the move a lot. On the other side, where my reticle was just like 2 seconds ago, that's the side with the hell gas. I'm the VSA right now, the blue people, not the red people or the Darth Vader people. Anyways, so you want to make sure that you move around a lot. So I usually like to go to the rooftop, hang out there for a little while, and then run away. Because this is only with shotguns and pistols, by the time people start like shooting you, if you're on the rooftop, you most likely can get away. So then you zip line and go all the way to the other side of the map, and hopefully get away from them. Because I believe this game mode has a max of 18 people. As you saw, the enemy only had like 3, and I had only 5. There was only 5 people on my side and 3 on the enemy side. So I got somewhat lucky in that regard. Like I said, also another thing I like to do is I like to make sure I keep on the sides of the rooftop. I like to keep on the no, not the rooftop. I like to keep on the sides of the building. This way, I can run from the enemies, and I can also sort of escape easily. That if they start bunches and start following me, I can sort of break glass and run inside. Or if I was in the hallway, I can break the glass and run outside. And usually lets me move along quite quickly when I run across the rooftop. Um, Sorry, I'm just a little cold. Been snowing a lot and whatnot, and I've been a little cold. I got most of the time I can keep up with the cold, but I think it's more my brothers got sick somehow because they're weak and they can't stand the cold like me. Because I took all the Russian genes in the family and I kept them for myself. So you can see this guy started to shoot me here, and I think I get shot. Yeah, and you see I ran away here, and that gives me a little time to run away and recoup and recover, and I can just run around. So yeah, that's just the main strategy here, really, just to keep on the move. And right here is one of the problems I have with Killzone Shadowfall. I mean, I love Killzone. It's the only shooter I really like, besides Bad Company 2 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1. But one of the things that makes me mad about Killzone is that there's like lag. I don't know if it's because the game. I don't think it's because the game looks really good, because I'm pretty sure that that the graphics is done on your hardware, and all the who's shooting who and whatnot is done on the server. But that's just one thing that irritates me, is that sometimes you get these moments of lag. Like, I clearly shot that guy enough to kill him, but I guess not. This right here where I'm right now is another place I like to hide. Um, they're supposedly adding voice chat in the next patch in December, which I believe is next week, they said. So hopefully when they add that voice patch, to be able to play the game better. And even if you don't want to talk, at least people can sort of delegate and relegate to you. Because as you can see, like in the top left corner on the map, there's there's like a thing indicator that says where you are on the map, so you can sort of help people say, oh, we're getting flanked in this area, and you can sort of do it. Like, I know in Call of Duty they have like a grid sort of system, and I know it has like sort of a grid system, so you're able to like tell people, oh, grid, on spot A7 there's a sniper or something like that. So you can kind of do the same thing in Killzone Shadowfall, which I think is a nice feature. So you can say like, oh, I put a spawn beacon here. It tells you like in the indicator where you put a spawn beacon, for example. But that's just one nice thing. This is for death from above, if you want to see what that looks like from an outside perspective, I suppose. Death from above is just an automatic thing. It's like a brutal melee, but if you happen to fall down on an enemy, you automatically do it, which is cool. I think I did it one time out of the 5 times I've done it on purpose. One was on a accidental purpose. I wanted to do it, but I thought I wasn't going to get the person, but I got them. So I guess that was on purpose in a sense. Very hard to do, but when you do, it's very nice. Um, I prefer using the VC30 sickle compared to the L36 breacher. The VC30 sickle is the single shot regular shotgun. You shoot once, it has a recoil, sort of a kickback, and then you gotta wait a second. And the L36 breacher is the semi-auto shotgun, where you can hit the trigger a bunch of times. It shoots as fast as you hit the trigger. I prefer this one in this game mode, mostly because it's most of the time because it's only shotguns only. People have to get close, somewhat close to you in pistols. They have to get close to you in like a assault rifle where they have a ton of bullets and can shoot you forever. Or have the Stova, the light machine gun, so on and so forth. So that's one of the reasons I like this. I like using the VC30 sickle is that I can take it, boom, and they're probably dead. Especially if like a teammate injured me. And even though I shouldn't be like sort of a loner in this game mode in a sense, because the whole point is people can see me every few seconds where I am. That's why I also keep on the move. But hopefully the voice chat I'd be able to team up better with people, sort of tell them where I'm going and whatnot. Because like when somebody else is a beacon, I like to be behind them, so that hopefully, like in that situation you saw earlier where where the guy got killed from a death from above, I can kill that person, or it would be nicer to save him. I'm not trying to get all the experience points or score points really, because there's no experience in this game. So I like to go and I like to shoot them, and then I like to shoot and I like to do that so that way we don't lose the advantage. Like I said earlier, this is another place I like, especially if you have somebody nearby, because it's kind of hard for somebody to shoot you from down below. But you can get melee, did a death from above, or a shot easily from here. So it's usually nice. I've had a couple game modes where people kind of watch me here, and for the most part, if somebody starts coming or one of them dies, I can run away quick enough. I failed there accidentally because I was dancing. I can have fun dancing. I'm a ballerina with a shotgun. Yeah, so right here didn't decide not to get into it. One thing I like in this map and in sort of in Killzone is that they kind of use colors to help you identify if you're in a sort of good zone or bad zone. What I mean is, like I saw earlier, the red staircase shows that's the Hellgas spawn, so you don't accidentally run into there and die like I've done a few times. Sometimes in some of the maps you can't really tell where the bases start and end, so you accidentally run into the base and get killed by a base bot, which I like the idea of the base bots and the studios and whatnot, but it would be nice if there's somewhat of an indicator. Maybe on the map there would be like a line or something that says, no, don't go here. This part's I guess also a really good part to hide. It was a pain in the butt to kill this person, I'll tell you that much. I don't know, I guess maybe I didn't mess up. I felt like I should have got that kill, but you win some, you lose some, I suppose. It just was really annoying when I should have shot them and they didn't die. So yeah, this is the one a few times I switched to the breacher. I just use the pistols more, but things like the shotgun and whatnot, they have like a bigger sort of reach and damage than a pistol. Although I know this gameplay clip I didn't use a pistol, but a lot of times that I played this game mode, the like a boss game mode, I've used the pistol, and it's helped me somewhat, especially when the enemy's sort of far away. I can get it, can shoot them with a bunch of bullets, especially if I run out of my primary. And this is one of the reasons I use the breacher, because you can sort of aim in better with it, because it has a bigger reticle than the pistols. One thing I do like about Shadowfall, and the one thing I do like about Battlefield, is that in Battlefield I felt, maybe I didn't play enough or something, but I felt, in my opinion, the few hours that I did play, pistols, I was trying to jump up there like that climb up thing. Anyways, I felt that pistols were that was a total accident. I didn't even see that guy there. Anyways, should have shot him. Anyways, pistols, in my opinion, are somewhat balanced. I mean, yes, if somebody's going to shoot you with like a shotgun or even an assault rifle, they're going to, 99% of the time, they're going to have the advantage. And they're going to be, they're going to have the advantage, obviously, is what I mean to say. But you still, if you place your shots well enough, or even if you get a good head start on them, you can still kill them with the pistol, unlike, like Call of Duty and whatnot, where like a pistol's like, well, I ran out of ammo on this gun. Might as well attempt to use a pistol, maybe I can kill him. But I've had it where, for example, I wouldn't say I would know if the enemy is newly spawned, but I feel like the enemy is newly spawned. I get my pistol ready. They have their gun ready, and I shoot them, and I can still beat them. Even if I almost die, I still beat them. So that's one thing I like about Killzone Shadowfall, is that the pistols are pretty good to use. In Killzone 3, they were kind of nerfed, and they weren't as good as compared to Killzone 2, where they were much better. Like I said, you should use your pistols in this game mode. I didn't, because I was kind of stupid. I kind of had that sort of mindset still from playing other shooters and playing a lot of Killzone 3, where that pistols aren't as good as they could be. But yeah, so like this would be a good, like over there would have been a good time to use a pistol, although it's the end of the match, so it doesn't really matter. So Hope this commentary helped you. Like I said, you want to make sure you're on the move a lot. If you can, chat with your team members. Make sure they stick with you. Make sure they stick with you so you have somebody defending you. So like that death from above situation, they can get the beacon back, or you can stop that from happening. And you know, make sure you go from the rooftop and use the zip lines. And that's it really. So I hope that helps. And